A concession stand sold a total of 138 small and large popcorns. Yum. A small popcorn costs $2.50 and a large popcorn costs $4, which is crazy because Miss Rice told me that she took her kids to Disney on Ice and that a popcorn was $20. It's ridiculous. Anyway, total popcorn sales were $466.50. How many large popcorns were sold? Okay, so let's go. S is small. I don't like to use S. We've talked about this, but that's okay. I also don't like to use L because it looks like a 1. But I'm just going to be really careful. Okay, a concession stand sold a total of 138 small and large popcorns. So small popcorns plus large popcorns is 138. A small popcorn costs $2.50. $2.50 for a small. And a large popcorn costs $4. $4 for a large. For a total sales of $466.50. How many large popcorns were sold? Okay, we have a bunch of different options for solving this. Does anyone have a preference? What's one of the things we could do? Cancel if we multiplied by something. What could we multiply by? Yeah, but how about negative 2.5? Okay, so that's going to give me negative 2.5 S minus 2.5 L equals something. Negative 345. Okay, now got this one I'm going to write underneath. So positive 2.5 S, and I just didn't write the 0, plus 4 L equals 466.50. Okay, eliminate the S's. 1.5 L equals 121.50. $81 large popcorn. All right. Number 27, scooching down. Find the distance between each pair of points and the midpoint. Leave your answers in both exact and approximate form. Okay, so I'm going to dash myself a little right triangle here. And then count the boxes. The base is 3 and the height is 4. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 9 plus 16 equals c squared. Oh, this one's going to be satisfying. 25 equals c squared. 5 equals c. And this one, exact and approximate form are the same thing. You don't have to write them both, just 5. Okay, now midpoint. Because it's graphed, I'm going to just eyeball the midpoint. I'm going to go over halfway and up halfway. The base is 3, so I'm going to go over 1.5. And the height's 4, so I'm going to go up 2. And my midpoint is right there, which is 1, 2, 3.5, comma 0. Any questions about number 27? I like that one. It's satisfying. Okay, 28. Made my right triangle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Thought it was going to be isosceles for a second. Seven squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. 49 plus 64. Okay, is 113 divisible by 4? No. 9? No. 16? No. Is it prime? Do you guys know what that word means? Do you think it's prime? Yeah, must be. Okay, so that means the exact is just square root 113. That's the answer. Can't simplify it any further. That's it. Approximate 7.6, you say? Oh, 10.6. Can't hear. All right. Now midpoint. Just going to go to the right angle. The base is 8, so I'm going to go over 4 and up 3.5. So there's my midpoint right there. And that coordinate is 1, comma 1.5. Okay. Warm-ups should all be done at this point. Take a look at your warm-ups, make sure that you have them all. I'm not going to stamp them right now, but all 28 should be completed at this point. If you don't have them all, you need to do that. Okay. Now, can you guys find the weekend homework, please, which was the mid-chapter 7 review worksheet, this one? Are there any questions about any of these problems that I can go over? Anyone get stuck on anything? take a look at it, see if there's anything I can help with. Emily, is your hand up or are you stretching? Stretching? Yes, honey. Oh, yeah. Okay, so what I did was I just looked at it like this at first. And I said 180 minus 100 minus 35. So that means that this had to be 45. And then this has to be 180 because it makes half a circle. So I did 180 minus 45 minus 85. So that has to be 50. And then you don't need me anymore, do you? Ah, anything else? Take a look. Yes, Roxy? Okay, 6 is just like that one that we just did a second ago. I'm super glad you asked about it. So 105 isn't divisible by any of the things in the list. So the final answer is literally 7 root 105. It's already simplified. You can't do anything more to it. That's it. It feels weird, but you can't divide it by anything. Yes, honey. Hey. Excellent question. I like this one. Okay. So is 54 divisible by 4? Nope. 9? Yes. Okay. Okay. And 24 is divisible by 4, right? And 9. Okay. Okay, so far? Okay. So now I have -2 times 3 times root 6 minus 2 times root 6 minus 2 times 3 times root 5. So this becomes -6 root 6 minus 2 root 6 minus 6 root 5. Okay, now this is important and where a lot of people have been getting stuck. This means that those two are like terms. Okay, and you're subtracting them. So you go -6 minus 2 is -8 root 6. And then this guy just stays -6 root 5. He can't combine with anybody because of the 5. Jules, do you see where I got the -8 from? Okay. So you gotta like think of it like -6x minus 2x is -8x. What? You mean the answers for them? So 8 is square root of 20. No, which is the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, which is 2 root 5. And then here's a fun fact. The answer for this is also 2 root 5. You got to think of it like 1 root 5 plus 1 root 5 is 2 root 5. I know the roots are tricky. Alrighty, scooch that aside, grab your notebook. Number 105 has an A, B, and a C. So there's three graphs. Our goal is to graph them, figure out what shape it is, and prove it. Mhm. And you might want a straight edge. I'm going to use a ruler for all these. 9 because of the +9 on that third one. I don't know if I made it 9. I just made it more than 9, but it needs to go to 9 at the minimum. Okay, so again, for all three of these, this is the first one. Our goal is to graph, figure out what shape it is, and prove it. Okay, so we're going to start by graphing these. The first one is -3 over 2x plus 3. I'm going to go up 3 for the y-intercept. And then slope is -3 over 2, so down 3 over 2. I'm only going to need this piece, so okay, so I got that one done. Okay, now we're going to do the second one. I'm going to go down 3 and make a dot, and then the slope is 3 over 2, so up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2. Okay, next one, up 9, down 3 over 2, down 3 over 2. And last one, up 3, and then up 3 over 2, up 3 over 2. Alrighty, what shape is this? There is no such shape as a diamond. It's called a rhombus. I got on the rhombus. Yeah. I got on the rhombus. Okay, now this is a rhombus. We need to prove that it's a rhombus. And so let's go back to our shapes page. It's your favorite thing in the whole world. You love it so. I guess you do. Okay, and there's one that says rhombus, and it should say 4 equal sides. Okay, we're going to show that this has 4 equal sides. Mrs. Talbot, we can tell they're equal from the picture. I know. But we have to prove it. So I'm going to just go off of one of these little sides here. And this is 2, and this is 3. Two squared plus 3 squared equals c squared. 4 plus 9 equals c squared. Okay, is square root of 13 simplifiable? Nope, which is great news because we're lazy. So we're going to come here and label this square root 13, square root 13, square root 13, square root 13. Because we can all tell that there would be 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 on all of those right triangles. 4 equal sides. Any questions about number 105? A. Okay, now we're going to do B. Oh, there's 3 of them. Let's mentally prepare. Having camera management problems. If you're waiting for everybody, go ahead and graph the coordinates and make the shapes. Now the top one, B. What do you suspect that it might be? There's two things I'm looking for. Trapezoid or quadrilateral. Okay. The only two that really this could be are trapezoid and quadrilateral. For something to be a trapezoid, it would have to have parallel lines. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the slope of the things that we think might be parallel. I'm going to just draw this in here. This is 2. That's 4. Okay, so the slope on this little piece is rise over run, which is 2. Okay, now I'm going to check to see if the slope of this piece is the same. This is 3. Did I just do that backwards? Is it Monday? Is it really Monday? Nothing to see. Okay. I know. I felt like I was waking up in the middle of the night. It's weird. Okay, so these are the same slope, which means that these are parallel. So I want you guys to go back in like we do with our triangle proofs and put the parallel arrows in. So this is a trapezoid. Can you guys tell it is a trapezoid? Now, this is actually a special trapezoid that's not on your list. Oh no, Mrs. Talbot, how could our list be incomplete? It took us 20 minutes to write it down. Well, that's because this little bit right here, this has a slope of -2/1. What is the relationship between -2/1 and 1/2? Perpendicular, which means that this is a little right angle, and this is actually called a right angle trapezoid, which apparently they did not decide to put on your list. I like to call it the truck window because it looks like a truck window. Okay, now C, last one. What do you suspect this might be? Quadrilateral or a kite? We need to see if it's a trapezoid. No, a quadrilateral or a kite. If it's a kite, these two would be equal and these two would be equal. Now, the reason we're doing this problem is because it's cool, but also because I want to remind you that if you want to find the length of something that's across from each other or above each other, you just count the boxes. You don't have to do Pythagorean theorem or anything. The length of this is 3. Yay. Did I not label my incomplete? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The length of this is 6. I don't really need that because I'm going to see if this is 3 first before I do anything else. Probably not 3. 2 squared plus 2 squared equals C squared. Mm-hmm. Okay, 8 is divisible by 4. So this side is 2 root 2, and this side is 3, meaning that they're not equal. 2 root 2 and 3 are not the same thing. So if those are not equal, this is not a kite. It is just a plain old quadrilateral. All right, let's see your joke for today. It's going to be wonderful, I hope. All right, here's your homework is 106 through 110, and there is my joke. Somehow I feel like I need that on a t-shirt. Yes.